Protests already tonight underway in New York, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Denver, and elsewhere in this country. And here in New York City tonight, where tension has been growing in the overnight hours for several days now, there is now a curfew in place at 11 p.m. tonight. The NYPD is now doubling its force. Again tonight, Stephanie Ramos here in New York.
Tonight, protesters filling the streets of New York as the city announces a new curfew at 11 o'clock. After a night of looting, the number of police officers doubled.
The sun has gone down here in New York City, and there are clearly different groups that are out here facing off with police, shattering windows here along Fifth Avenue.
For days, though, thousands have peacefully protested in 140 cities over the death of George Floyd. But this weekend, rage and pain in America. From coast to coast, a weekend of violent clashes. Police unloading pepper spray on protesters at close range in Portland, Oregon. Using tear gas to hold back crowds in North Carolina. Demonstrations turning violent, others taking advantage of the chaos, looting in major cities like Boston and Philadelphia. In the nation's capital, smoke seen near the White House, police firing tear gas as people set cars and buildings on fire. The National Guard activated in 25 states and Washington, D.C. But despite the flashes of violence and destruction, demonstrators determined to stay focused and have their message heard.
The focus should be peace. Come in peace. Say what you have to do. Say what you have to say. Black Lives Matter. That's the message. Period. That's it. Look at us. Peaceful. That's all. Just hear us.
George Floyd! I can't watch no more of this. I'm sorry, but like if I see one more name of another brother dead, like I'm gonna lose it. Like I'm really gonna lose my mind.
Demonstrators shutting down the Manhattan Bridge, holding a moment of silence in Times Square for George Floyd.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my God.
A giant.
Oh my gosh.
This is very dangerous.
Oh my gosh.
Today, new details about those terrifying moments on a Minneapolis bridge when a tanker truck came barreling toward a crowd. Officials say the driver likely panicked. He told the governor the crowd moved in to help him. And an investigation now underway after an NYPD patrol car drove into a crowd behind a barricade. The police commissioner saying at times his officers also came under attack.
It's a very difficult situation without a good ending either way. That is on the heels of Molotov cocktails being thrown at police officers.
Amid calls to end police brutality, disturbing scenes unfolding. This one in Seattle, an officer using his knee to pin down a protester until his fellow officer pushes it away. Police in Atlanta firing the two officers seen smashing the windows of this car, tasing the college students inside, then violently dragging them out. And in New York, outrage over the use of force. This woman taken to the hospital after being shoved to the ground. The mayor calling for another officer who pulled a gun on a group of protesters to be fired.
Any officer who should not be wearing that uniform needs to get off this force.
And David, police here in New York City believe there are a number of outside groups that are infiltrating peaceful protests. And I can tell you, just a few moments ago, things were really tense here with demonstrators facing off with NYPD officers, demanding they take a knee and demanding justice. David.
Stephanie Ramos with the scene right behind her, the protests here in New York tonight. Stephanie, thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.